there was some unhappiness in the camp and about going out even because of the close nature of the circuit and the possibility of damage, but they haven't even come to the party at the moment, have they?
Mikhail Kozlowski has seriously dropped off the pace after that last couple of the first couple of laps. He's now in the top of your screen being passed by the two Hondas. So Kozlowski and the Lada really struggling, although James Thompson seems to still have the pace. He's ahead of Rob Huff at the moment. Here comes McDowell once again trying to find a way past Freddie Barton. Barton's going to make it very tricky for him, but he's found the inside line this time, and that's where he needs to be 2-3 corners ago. Right, back to the lead battle. Nokia versus James Nash. Line astern for 7 laps. Now they've got 5 left. They've got a little bit of breathing space. Ivan Muller is 5 seconds down the road and not lapping a huge amount faster. So they can concentrate on each other now. Nika Racing versus Bamboo Engineering, and maybe RML will be in the party by the end of the race. It's got to get past Mehdi Banani, who's had yet another really strong run.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some communication between Steve Farrell and James Nash's engineer and him to say, look, Muller's on the move. You've got one car between him and he's on his way. So if you're going to have a go at Nokia, you need to get on with it now. But we're into lap 7 now, so we are entering the sort of critical area of the race where tyres are going to become an issue. So just showing him his nose again.
Now, does James Nash have better pace? We have no idea because he's been stuffed up behind Mikhail Nokia for the whole of this race. But at the moment, it looks like he's just got a little bit faster package throughout the weekend, to be honest. In free practice and qualifying, it was the Bamboo cars that are a little bit faster. Now we have a look at this battle between James Thompson, Rob Huff and Tom Chilton, the third of those cars. Again, Chilton not on the move as much or as fast as teammate Ivan Muller. And again, we go side by side. Nash trying to go around the outside, look for the cut back through this fast 6th gear right-hander, and maybe just a sniff of an opportunity. Nokia shuts the door.
Oh, that's ever so fast into that turn 10. Nash is showing him his nose, but the one thing is, out of the Chevrolet camps, James Nash and Bamboo and Muller and the RML cars did race runs. Oh!
Thompson and Huff get together. That should give Tom Chilton an opportunity. He has to back out of the idea of making a pass on Rob Huff. A bit of contact between the two drivers, but they both get away with it. Let's have a quick look.
Oh, well held, Huffy.
Slightly opportunistic move, I think, from James Thompson there. Really no overlap. And he's lost out.
Just going back that the RML boys with Muller and Nash with Bamboo did race simulations. I don't think Nokia's done that, so he's probably journeying into the unknown a wee bit.
Tom Chilton now in the slipstream. I can tell you about the other all-in cool drivers. René Munich and Mark Basseng in the pits. Now, Mark Basseng, so he's had a problem, maybe remnants of that first lap accident. We still don't know if it was Munich or Basseng, but either of those two are now 21st and 22nd. Rob Huff, though, still lying in that 7th position and having a great fight with Tom Chilton.
Interestingly, Muller is in clear air. Oh, Chilton's definitely picked a bit of a slipstream there, hasn't he?
He's got the slipstream. Has he got the pace to cut back across the nose of Huff before they get to Faragalaga? No, he doesn't. And he's now on the outside line, as we've already seen. That's not the place you want to be.
Yeah, I think Huffy had 1 inch left on the overlap, and he wasn't going to let him have it. It was, oh, no, you don't, Tom. But just going back, Muller's got clear air, so he's got good time to make lap times up. But he's only marginally quicker than the first two, like by around 1/10 of a second, because maybe it's the slipstreaming of the first two. They're pulling each other along, and that's what is hindering Muller. If Muller can get up behind Banani, then he's going to sort of pick up some time.
Yeah, 7/10 faster on that last lap was Ivan Muller over Banani, Nash and Nokia on the same sort of pace, 28.1s. So it's hotting up at the front of the field.
Additives and motor oils made in Germany. Liqui Moly. The road to freedom. Japan quality. Yokohama. Your tire.
Watch the 28th Sands Marathon, the film. 1,000 athletes, 50 nationalities. May the 22nd at 8 a.m. on Eurosport. 7 days of a unique race in the heart of the Moroccan Sahara.
You'll be greeted by a modern and sensational country from the second you arrive. The world meets in Brazil. Come celebrate life.
Holidays?
No.
Business?
No.
Friends?
No.
Why are you so far away from home?
I have no idea.
It's showtime. Prepare to be amazed. Time for the big guns. The big fellas. And we're live in 3, 2, 1. With top pick Barclays Premier League matches
and all the live Aviva Premiership Rugby.
exclusive to our new TV channels and free with BT Broadband.
Embrace your past, but live for now.
Liqui Moly. Additives and motor oils made in Germany.
Japan quality. Yokohama. Your tire.
Replay of Hugo Volante getting into the back of Stefano D'Aste, and that's made a mess of his Seat. Oh, has got some damage. Is that the floor that's come off, and maybe he's been forced onto the grass? He's managed to stay ahead of Tom Chilton, but the floor is now grating on the ground, and that's not great for ride height check. Let's have a look.
It could be a brake duct, Ben. Oh!
He's had to go across those tyres, and he was talking about how dangerous they were. Meanwhile, Nukia and Nash are still at it at the front of the field. Still no way past. Nukia, a very sensible driver, incredibly successful in the Swedish Touring Car Championship, and has now had a race win in the World Touring Cars as well. James Nash would dearly love to get on the top step of the podium. He had a third as well on that same weekend in Marrakesh. Can he find a way through with 2 laps remaining?
This is great. This is these two just slowing each other up a wee bit. A bit of tactical driving off Nukia. He knows how to win. Oh! Oh, no! And that's Enxler into Young. Big damage for Franz Enxler. He's turned around by... What's going on here? So, he's turned around by his teammate. Cardinal sent. And, Darrell O'Young's car. Another carbon door bites the dust on Darrell O'Young. Oh, no. And I'm afraid with only half an hour of repair time, that doesn't look very good for either team. That is a proper BMW cocktail, isn't that? And I wonder, with all that debris, whether we're going to see a safety car. We've got very... I hope we don't, because we're just running up for one of the best finishes of the season.
Side by side, Ivan Muller finds a way past Mehdi Banani and into third position and onto the podium. It's been a fantastic drive from Ivan Muller. We're now heading into that sector 3. The yellow flags will be flying. James Nash needs to make a move here because the yellow flags will prevent him making any sort of a move through the chicane. But also he'll see that red and white Chevy behind it. He'll know that Ivan is coming.
One lap after this one. So if he's got to do it, it's got to be quick. Nukia's got 1 lap to hang on.
The final lap then of the Salzburg Ring race. Race 1, Michael Nukia, James Nash and Ivan Muller. 3 Chevy train, but anyone could take victory here. Nukia going incredibly defensive. Nash trying to find a way through. Surely that's not the place where you do it, though, into the chicane. It'll bulk each other's pace too much, and Ivan's there now. Ivan is really a threat.
Banani's not out of this yet. There's a mess up between any of these first 3 guys. Banani's going to definitely be on the podium. But I think James is more worried about Muller behind him than Nukia front. This might just give Nukia the breathing space he needs. Here we are. This is where the slipstream's going to have its biggest effect. Muller now definitely picking up the slipstream off Nash. This is giving Nukia the breathing space he needs. All the way up to Fara-Lager Curva. 240 kilometers an hour, 150 mile an hour. Slight dab on the brakes, balancing through the corner. Muller's going wide. Can he get around the outside of Nash? Nukia's got his breathing space. We've still got yellow flags in sector 3. This is just what Nukia needs. He's just got to keep it clean. That is one wrecked BMW, we can see. And it's Nukia in the Nika Racing Chevrolet, James Nash Bamboo, and Ivan Muller in the Lukoil Aeon Chevrolet. Mehdi Banani from Alex McDowell, Freddie Bart in a fantastic 6th place. Tom Chilton bringing up the 2nd Aeon Chevy from Rob Huff, reigning world champion, 8th. James Thompson in his best finish of the year for Lada in 9th place, and Tom Coronel rounding out the top 10. So that's Chevrolet 1, 2, 3 and 5. Another strong result for the mark. Freddie Bart's best result in 6th with his BMW since he's converted back to the BMW. Definite bit of walking wounded back for Franz Engster there. I think they're going to have a fair bit of work in the 15-minute repair time. Fantastic 2nd win of the season for the Nika Racing. Michael Nukia proved he can do it in the Swedish Championship, and he's showing that on the world stage now with WTC. James Nash just climbing out of the car. His strongest finish. The win was so close for him, but it's still his strongest finish. Just 2.298 seconds behind Nukia at the flag, but managing to keep Ivan Muller at bay. Michael Nukia's 2nd WTCC victory. And I'm sure it will be even as sweet as the first one. Well, Ben's managed to hot his way down there and managed to get hold of Michael Nukia. So it'll be interesting to see what he's got to say.
A fantastic victory and a fantastic race here in Salzburg for race 1. Michael Nukia, you took all the pressure all the way through the race, not only from James Nash, but then from Ivan Muller.
Yeah, I saw after here in the end of the race, I could see Ivan was behind Nash and say, oh no, now Ivan will come. We have a problem with the tires last year, so we was a little bit nervous for the tires, and I was also a little bit. But yeah, we managed to come to the race, and I could when they slipstream me, I must block the way a little bit, you know, so they don't win everything for me. So yeah, we are very happy. My 2nd victory in the World Touring Car, and yeah, it's a dream come true.
There was a lot of talk before the race about tyres. How were they? Did you feel any effects, and maybe they were going off at the end?
of course, we was nervous about the tire, so we have changed the tire to hold longer. And what I could nothing feel